Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Masters of the Universe Classics versus DC Universe Classics, Bizarro vs. Faker 2-pack. Just before San Diego Comic-Con 2011, it was suddenly announced that Toys R Us would have an exclusive Masters of the Universe vs. DC Universe 2-pack for sale at the event. With the recent announcement that this 2-pack line will be ending, this is effectively the last set we'll be getting. The packaging is just like that of the other DCUC vs. MOTUC 2-packs that we've seen so far, with the look of both of the unique blister cards smashed together into one larger set to house the two figures. The back of that card gives us some new artwork of the doppelgangers of Superman and He-Man squaring off, along with bios for each of the characters. The artwork on the card back within features scenery of Snake Mountain in the background. Inside a hidden pouch is also a small poster of the artwork from the back of the box. Alright, let's start with Bizarro. This is actually just a repaint of the same figure that was released in the DC Superheroes line, which is the line that actually was the precursor to DC Universe Classics. The sculpt is the same, but the paint job is actually much brighter than both versions of him released before. So because of this, he might actually be welcomed by collectors as a replacement for their DC displays. The figure itself is a pretty good sculpt. He even includes his Bizarro #1 name tag hanging around his neck with an actual metal chain. If you've never picked up this Bizarro before, then this 2-pack is a good excuse to finally add this figure to your collection. Now, instead of just giving us the same Faker figure repainted, Mattel actually opted to give us a fan-demanded variant by giving Faker some battle armor. Now, the Faker figure itself is exactly the same as the Faker that came out before, all the way down to the little control panel on his bare chest. The colors all seem to be the same in his paint job, and he even includes the same orange version of the Power Sword. I'm actually kind of surprised he wasn't given the orange axe from the weapons pack, since the other two battle armor figures had axes instead of swords. But if you've got that weapons pack, you can always just use that one. The battle armor itself is exactly like Skeletor's, repainted in a two-tone orange color to match his sword. Personally, I feel there should have been a little bit of purple in there to balance it out a bit, and match with his boots and loincloth more. The orange almost seems to be a little overpowering to me, but it still looks pretty good, and I'm sure many fans will be just fine with it. Just like with the two battle armor figures before him, he has 3 interchangeable plates for the armor, allowing you to display him with perfect armor, armor with 1 scratch, or armor with 2 scratches. One thing worth noting here is that Mattel did not give Faker the flat ab piece to match the armor like they did with He-Man and Skeletor. Because of this, you can see Faker's blue belly sticking out the bottom of the armor. I would have preferred they actually use that flat ab piece, if for no other reason than to at least match the other two battle armor figures a little bit better. Overall, this turned out to be a really nice set, but I'm not necessarily sure I could call this a must-buy, unless this is a Faker variant you have longed to have, or you still need to add a Bizarro to your DC collection. The set was available at San Diego Comic-Con 2011 and is also supposed to be sold through ToysRUs.com. So if this set interests you, definitely try to check it out. Until next time.
You